Hello everybody! Today I really wanted to do a video basically doing like a little self-care evening, a little pamper evening, a little glow up. I'm gonna start by just making a little to-do list in my notebook here. It's like a little movement notebook. It's so cute, isn't it? Okay, so my to-do list. So what I'm going to be doing this evening on my solo self-care evening today, first of all, I am going to go get myself a coffee or a matcha, whatever takes my fancy when I'm out there. Get a coffee. Then I'm going to go to the grocery store and get groceries, and I'm gonna make something really yummy and delicious tonight because I feel like since living alone, I do cook for myself, but I'm not in the habit of like cooking nice fun recipes for myself. So I think I want to try make a prawn pasta, like a creamy prawn tagliatelle. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, a creamy prawn pasta I think would be delicious. Maybe we should get a little dessert and maybe like a nice little drink. Get groceries. How do you spell groceries? Groceries. Then we're gonna come back home and I'm gonna tidy the flat because I'm trying to do like a little self-care. I cannot relax if my flat's not tidy, and it really isn't tidy right now. After we've done that, I'm going to do an everything shower. Or maybe I should cook first and then do an everything shower. It depends how I'm feeling, it depends on what time it is. I'm gonna do an everything shower and apply gradual tan on top. Gradual tan. Then I need to blow dry my hair, right? Okay, and then make dinner. And then I want to watch something comforting. And then I want to do a bit of reading before I go to bed. Read before bed. I want to start my new book that I bought when I was in London. I bought 2 books, one of which was Dark Matter by Blake Crouch, which I read in like 3 sittings. This was absolutely incredible. I love this. It's like a sci-fi kind of, yeah, it's like a sci-fi thriller basically. If you like that kind of stuff, definitely recommend this. I loved it. It's also a TV show, which I'm like, should I try watching that? But obviously now I know what happens. That might be pointless. But I bought one more book as well that I really want to start reading. So we'll do that tonight. I've been in a little bit of a rut recently, I think mostly just because it's been winter and also just because of lots of changes in my life and stuff and things and just like trying to figure out adulthood, to be honest. So I've been feeling a little bit weird, and I think a good, nice self-care night like this would really make me feel good. Basically today I've been working all day. I was filming, but I have not left the house today. And I really find it difficult, like when I don't leave the house in the morning or like before midday, I just want to stay inside. It becomes like this big task to leave the house. I feel like it's like this big thing that I just don't want to do. That sounds really sad. You know what? I know I'll feel so much better if I just leave the house, go get a coffee, go get some groceries. The weather outside is horrific. It's actually not that bad today, but it is snowing. But it's been so bad for the past couple of days. It was like snowing and windy. It was basically like a snowstorm. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna get changed because I might look really put together on top, but I'm literally wearing Christmas pajama bottoms, and so I'm gonna go put on some jeans. I actually changed my mind. I'm gonna start by tidying because then when I get back from getting a coffee and grocery shopping, everything's gonna be nice and clean. I'm gonna feel so accomplished. I need to start with my makeup room because this is not it. Do with my keyboard because it is obviously very much in the way here, but I think because you guys can't see over here because it's a mess, but there's still a bit of a work in progress with this flat. Like I'm gonna put curtains up and stuff. I think as soon as those are up, I'm gonna be moving the piano, so it's not gonna be here forever, but it's kind of in the way, but it's fine. I think it's clean enough now, or I feel okay leaving the house. It's actually really sunny outside today, but it's so slippery. So I just got back from the shop. I was only able to get frozen prawns, but I was like Googling it, trying to figure it out. There's so many cars going past, sorry if it's really loud. It should be fine if I just let it thaw for a second. So I think what I'm gonna do is put some room temperature water in a bowl and then put the prawns that I want to thaw inside the bowl. I just need to make sure that my cats don't eat them. Especially one of my cats. He does quite like prawns. Maybe I'll give him a little taste. I'm only cooking for myself, so I don't really need that many prawns. I tried giving my cats prawns for Christmas as a little treat. There he is. He can smell it. Mochi really liked it, but Melody didn't really want to see it. So I'm thinking of letting Mochi have this one. You can eat if you want. Do you want me to take off a little bite for you? He likes it! I'm gonna put this in his bowl. Okay, I'm only defrosting like 5 prawns for myself for my dinner. The rest can go in the freezer. While those are defrosting, I'm gonna take my everything shower. Now I can't really take you with me into the shower, so I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use. Also, my bathroom is just not the place to film, really. I need to redo it and change the color of the walls, but I've just been really lazy with moving in and stuff. I can't really be bothered to do it yet. Anyway, I'm gonna start by removing my makeup with this Garnier cleanser and some cotton, and then once I'm in the shower, I'm gonna use this shampoo and conditioner. I've been loving these lately. I've basically just been trying to go back to the basics and use like a drugstore hydrating shampoo because I feel like I was overdoing it at a certain point with the hair care, and I was like using so many strengthening and repairing products that it actually kind of broke my hair. And this is what I've been using recently. This is my favorite body wash in the world. It's so good. This is a mini. I wish I had the full size, but it's a multi-oil body wash and it really doesn't dry your skin out. Like, it's so nice. And then once I'm done in the shower, I'm gonna go in with the Tan Luxe Gradual Tan. This is like a tanning milk. Like, it's very liquidy and it's so good. It's a gradual tan, so it goes on like a lotion, and then the next day, or like in a couple hours or whatever, it turns into the most beautiful color. Love this. Love sleeping in this. I'm gonna head in the shower and I'll see you guys in a bit. I feel so clean and nice and fresh now. Before I blow dry my hair, I'm gonna apply a bit of this hair oil. This is the Kerastase Glaze Drops, my absolute favorite hair oil. It just smells incredible, and I feel like it just doesn't leave my hair oily or greasy at all. It just kind of sinks into it. But I'm only applying it in the ends, really. And then this heat protectant from Lee Stafford. I've just got a mini because I bought this to go traveling. Spray this all over my hair. This looks absolutely yummy. I'm so excited to eat this. I'm just gonna sit here and eat this and watch a show. Bon appetit. I switched to filming with my camera because I was filming with my phone before, but it was annoying me. So I've got my camera now, but I'm not actually sure how much battery is left in this. And I left my charger at my best friend's house. But we shall see. I've moved to the sofa. I'm finishing up the last episode of Age of Attraction, or I think it's the last episode. This is like the best type of trashy reality TV that I just love. Like, it is a guilty pleasure for me. Hello, Melody. But I thought while I'm watching that, I'm gonna put on my red light therapy mask. Hello? What's going on? First, I'm gonna put on some of this Rhode Peptide Lip Boost. This is such a good treatment, or like a lip balm. It's just so nice. It's very thick and like you can tell that it's very hydrating. I usually put this on before bed and it's like always still on my lips when I wake up. I'm gonna put on this mask. What do you think, Melody? This is the Current Body red light LED mask, and I'm trying to be consistent with it again because I haven't used it in a while. So I'm going to, I think it's 10-minute timer. I'm gonna put this on. Ooh, perfect. It looks so scary. What do you think, Melody? All right, we'll keep this on for 10 minutes while watching Age of Attraction.
easy route and go our separate ways.
Next round of skincare, because we are definitely not done. I wish I could make the lighting a bit more cozy in here, but it's still so bright outside. It's only 7:45 and it's still very bright outside, which is great, I guess. Means spring is coming, but it makes it a little bit less cozy. Melody is being so attention seeking this evening. She's being a diva. You are, you're being a diva. You're meowing at me every 2 seconds because you want attention. I'm gonna apply the Rhode Caffeine Reset Mask. This is such a nice hydrating mask. It basically just feels like a very thick moisturizer. Unscented, just feels very, very nourishing. Can you hear that purring? Her purring's going crazy. She gets in these moods where she just like wants attention so bad. It is very cute, but sometimes she can be a bit like, Melody, calm down, because she's normally quite independent. Mochi is a bit more clingy usually, like in the evenings and stuff. At night when we're sleeping, Mochi is very, very clingy, which is, I mean, I'm not complaining. But she is a very independent queen, but then she has these little, I don't even know what to call them. She throws a fit basically. Around like twice a day, she decides she doesn't want to be independent anymore and she wants attention and she demands it right now. And she'll just like come up to me and whatever I'm doing, I'm not allowed to do it. She'll just like meow and meow and meow until I show her attention. Isn't that right? It's really, really cute, but what is annoying about it is if I don't give her attention, she will bite me. Like, not hard, but she will bite my feet. Oh, I think I just put some almost in my eye. She'll mostly bite my toes hard enough so that like it doesn't hurt, but it's really annoying and quite uncomfortable. I'm then gonna take these Bioeffect Imprinting Eye Mask. This is actually an Icelandic brand. My fingers are so slippery now, there's no way. I need scissors. Wait. They're packed with this lovely serum. You know, like some under eye masks, you'll take them out or like put them on and they just feel like there's basically no serum on them, but these feel like there's actually like a lot of serum. Feel very juicy for my under eyes. I just went and got 2 of these little moons out of my freezer. These are the brown butter caramel ones. They're so yummy. So these need to like defrost slightly, so I will be keeping them here. I'm gonna finish Age of Attraction and then I'll find something better to watch, but I need to know how this turns out. I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm so tired. I've been going to bed a lot earlier the past couple days, which is really good. It's only like 10 p.m. so very good. But a couple things before I go to bed. First of all, I've been using this Kerastase Genesis anti-hair fall serum. I've got the tiniest bit left. I think you're meant to use this for 6 continuous weeks and then take a break. I'm not really sure. I need to read up on it more because now my bottle's empty. I'm like, do I get a new one immediately or do I take a little break and then start using it again? I've really been enjoying the serum. I've heard really great things about it and a lot of people say that it helps with hair growth. You don't lose your hair as much. I've not been using it long enough to actually tell like real results, but I have been enjoying it so far. It's really nice because you just like apply it to your scalp and then when you wake up you just can't like feel any of it. Oh no, my camera is flashing, but we're almost done. So I apply this every single evening and then I just like to kind of give my scalp a little massage. I know my hair looks absolutely crazy right now, but this is the process. And then I'm just gonna brush out my hair and put it into a braid. I like to sleep with my hair in a braid even though I hate the way it looks when I wake up, but it's meant to be protective. So my camera just died, so back to my phone I go. Actually, let me know which quality do you prefer, because in this video I've kind of been going back and forth between the two and I actually think I prefer my phone. For some shots I prefer my Canon, like when the lighting isn't too good I do prefer my Canon, but when I do have my lights I feel like my phone's better, but you guys tell me. Let's do skincare. Recently I've been keeping it quite simple and I've been loving the Clinique Moisture Surge. I need to stop doing this because Active Glow Serum. This is actually like Botox in a bottle. Like whenever I use this, I wake up just feeling like my skin is so smooth and like shiny. You know, when people have like a Botox forehead, that's basically what it feels like. I'm not gonna apply anything to my neck right now because I did apply that gradual tan earlier this evening. I've been using the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream and I've been loving this. I don't know how much of a difference it makes in dark under eyes because honestly I feel like my dark under eyes are basically just genetic. Like it's just something that I've always had. I don't think it's anything that an eye cream is going to be able to fix. Who knows, maybe. I've not tried one yet though. I've not tried anything that's actually been able to help, but this is great for hydration for your under eyes. And like the eye cream itself does have a bit of a glow, so when you first apply it I feel like it does reflect a bit and make my under eyes look less dark. And then I've been using the Ole Henriksen again. I've been loving Ole Henriksen for some reason. It's a really good brand, but this is the Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. It's kind of like a gel like moisturizer, but I feel like it still feels very rich and hydrating. I'm gonna put a bit of these Tan Luxe face drops. This is the same brand as the tanning milk that we used today. I'm just gonna do like 4 drops. I applied the tanning milk on my body and up to my neck here, so there's nothing on my face, so I'm gonna use this to get hopefully a little bit of color on my face. I always just like mix it in with my moisturizer. I'm really careful to put it all over my face. I always put it kind of onto my ears as well, just to make sure that there's no divide. And then I always put a little bit like into my hairline. For me, this isn't really an issue. Like if you have a very blonde hairline, this might be an issue and make your hairline a bit orange. And then I always make sure to go underneath my eyes and around to my eyelids, just so that there's no stark whiteness. I try not to go onto my eyebrows because I feel like this darkens them a bit, and I don't like my eyebrows to be dark. I blend it like even more than I think I need. And that is it for the skincare. Actually, one more thing I just remembered. This might sound a little bit crazy. I love to put a scent on before I go to bed, like a very light body mist, just because it makes me feel more like clean and nice just getting into bed. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Sweet Eclair Hair and Body Mist. It's just like a nice, sweet, yummy scent. I'm only literally putting 3 sprays. Like, I really don't want it to be overpowering because I'm going to bed, but it just feels nice and clean and yummy. So yeah, ready to go to bed. I'm in bed. I've got my book. This is Doll Parts by Penny Zhang. I just bought this when I was in London and I haven't really heard much about it, but it was on my TBR list on Goodreads. So whenever I see books on TikTok or I get like recommendations, I always just put them on my Goodreads, but then I can never remember where I got the idea from. I've got this. I'm going to start this tonight. A couple other bedtime essentials. I've got a big full Stanley here with ice and water. This is just the best, most essential thing. Delicious. Then I've got my hand cream. This is the L'Occitane, right? Hand cream is just like a little mini one. I always put on a bit of hand cream before bed because I actually really hate the feeling of hand cream on my hands. So I like to sleep with it so that my hands get moisturized, but I don't have to think about it. Also, I fear I look absolutely... This is not a good look for me. Like my hair is falling out of this braid. I don't know what is going on with this clip. You guys are just gonna have to ignore it. The funny thing is, I feel like sometimes when I edit my YouTube videos back, I look at them and I'm like, what the hell? Like, why do I look like this? Like, why am I not more careful with how I look on YouTube? I feel like YouTube is just that platform that I feel like I literally can show up however I am. And like, I just don't really care as much. Maybe I should, because I literally look ridiculous right now. But whereas on TikTok and Instagram, not that I don't show up as I am, but I do feel like I'm a little bit more like put together on there. Anyways, and then I've got my Rhode Peptide Lip Boost, which I talked about before in this video, but this is just the best thing. I always go to sleep with this on. This is a minty one, and I only really use the mint one before bed, to be honest. And I love it because like I just brush my teeth, so then I put this on and my whole mouth just feels minty and fresh. And it's very nice. Mochi's here, ready for bed. Mochi! He's like right where I want my legs to be, but there's no space. It's fine, Mochi, you can be there. Thank you guys for watching this video. Love you. Bye.